Greetings. This is Wanda. This is Diaspora Connect. So, I decided to come outside and do a quick video with you or for you. So, I wanted to get kind of like a walking outdoor view with you of the property that I live on. So it's very beautiful. Trying to find a spot to stand in to chat with you. Let's see. Let's go back this way. I think, okay, this sun might be, think of my cat, think of the cat right there. That's the community cat, but you might as well say she my cat because she's always around me. I feed her, and you know how that goes when you feed them. So I think I'm going to stand right here. There's some pretty flowers right here. Let me see if this view is okay. Well, I don't know. Let me try over here. Anyway, family, decided to do a quick, let's see what this looks like. This side is a little dark, so let me go back on this side. Let me go over here and on this side. Let's see how this looks. Oh, okay, I think this looks better. So, greetings. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Decided to do a video outside today. And let me stand right here. Okay, this is pretty good. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I have my microphone on my shirt right here. Anyway, I decided to do a quick video standing outside. I am standing, so this will not be a long video. I just wanted to give you a view of my surroundings, where I live in Africa, the beauty of the continent. And so, this is Wanda. This is Diaspora Connect. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am a native of America, so I was native of New Jersey. And I left the U.S. back in July of 2020, and I have been living here in Tanzania, Africa since July 2020. This year is July 2025, which makes exactly 5 years that I have been living here in Tanzania, Dar es Salaam. And this is nature. This is what I love, to be outside, close to nature. But I am not, I repeat, I am not. That's why I'm still looking right now, making sure I'm not stepping on anything. I am not a hiker or anything like that. I don't like to be outside with the crazy bugs and the wildlife. But I'm learning. I'm getting better. I do feel closer to nature living here. I feel happier, healthier. And then you see the African sun is shining in the video. Usually it makes the video look a lot better when the sun is shining instead of the artificial light from the inside. So that's why I decided to do this video outside. So yes, I wanted to share the fact that it's been 5 years since relocating to Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, and I did come to Tanzania in my 50s, and I've been here since then. Of course, you know, I am 5 years older, so you know I'm a little older than 50 now. So, but all is well. I feel healthy, happy. I have peace. I feel free. I love Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. This is where I chose to reside, and yeah, this has been my life for the last 5 years. I have only been living in this apartment for about 2 years, but my time has been split between two places, actually 3. When I first arrived, I stayed with a family for like 6 months before I found a place of my own. So I was in Masaki, I was in West Beach, and now I am in Tegeta area. So all is well. I just wanted to walk and talk and chat with you and do just a quick video to show my 5 year have lived in Africa and have been doing business since 2021, and yeah, all is well. Just wanted to show you my view, and look at my cat here. Say hi, Peaches. I don't know if you could see her, but anyway, her name is Peaches. And yeah, so, oh, this view is pretty good. I guess I'll stand here next to her. She's in the shade, so. Oh, yes, this view is very much better. Thank you, Peaches. Thank you. She actually brought me over here because I came over here because she was over here. But anyway, yeah, so 5 years living in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, Africa. We have, as you can see, banana trees everywhere and all kind of other beautiful nature, trees, herbs. Yeah, so it has been a wonderful experience. I am very grateful for the opportunity. I'm taking my shoes off right now, family, just so I can stand in the soil for a little bit. I normally don't do that much because it's been rainy season, but now that it's dry season, I feel a little bit more comfortable standing in the soil. So I'm just trying to find a good place to stand while I chat with you. But anyway, yeah, so I've lived here for 5 years this year, and it's been a wonderful experience. Ups and downs. I've learned a lot, learning the culture, learning the language, learning the people. I've traveled to different, locations here, and every location has its beauty, from mountains to waterfalls to rivers to ocean to tropics. I mean, Tanzania has everything, just like Kenya. I think I prefer Tanzania because it's a lot slower and it's not as developed. So for me, I don't need the whole development piece because I've come from a country that's supposed to be first world, was totally developed, and I've been raised in development like that, and it's okay for me. I'm used to it, but I like the natural way of living as well. It's like I'm going back to nature, the natural way we used to live when we were healthier, when we lived longer, when the food was fresh, when the air was pure, when families stayed together. Black American families stayed together. We took care of each other. We looked out for each other. We policed our own communities. That's what it feels like here in Tanzania. It's like, it's taking me back to my younger years when Black families used to stay together and love each other, and it was just a different time, because I'm a 70s baby, so I remember a lot of things, so this is what it reminds me of. It's taking me back in time, and I like this environment. I am not a fan of a concrete jungle, which I'm still learning about the off-grid life. I have never lived off-grid, but I could learn to do so, especially if it comes to my survival, if it comes to the survival of my offspring, survival of my people, my nation. We may have to come out of the systems and the governmental systems and try to fend for ourselves, try to feed ourselves, provide our own water, our own air. All this stuff was given to us by our Creator, our Maker, our Yah, our God. So He created all this for us, so we should, if we are learning and able to live self-sustainably off-grid, we won't have to pay for things that should be free. And so that's something that I'm really interested in learning how to do. Grow my own food, have my own water source, borehole, electricity, solar panels. In the meantime, I will be on I don't have a problem with being on the water system and being on the grid, electricity, electrical grid. But if something were to happen and we needed to fend for ourselves, I just want to be in a position that I can learn to do something like that, or live with a community that is willing to take on that task, or they have the same desires, goals, and aspirations as I do. And a lot of us do. A lot of the elder people or middle-aged to elders are becoming more interested in leaving the U.S. and relocating outside of the United States, like I did back in 2020. I did it solo Black African-American woman, leaving by herself and made a life for herself. I mean, I've been here 5 years and I'm okay. I have food, I have a roof, I have a company and business, I have a way to generate income. And now, of course, I'm monetized on YouTube, so that's another stream of income that I'm able to work on generating. I said I was going to try to do videos a little bit more often. If I could do one every day, I will try to. I can't promise that. I would say at least every other day I'll try, because, I don't want to feel like forced to just do a video and I don't have anything to talk about, and I am the type of person that I'm a conversationalist. So I like to talk. So I can always find something to chat about, especially when it comes to my view and my perspective. Yeah, I'm very opinionated. So it's working for me right now. So, but yeah, I just wanted to show you, my view. And yeah, this is where I live in Africa. And we do have regular apartments. We have homes here. We don't live in huts and all that. But if you have land and you live off grid, get my footing together. If you have land and you live off grid, it's okay to live in a shack, whatever you built. Because the thing is, you have freedom because you built that shack or that hut or whatever it is. Mud house, whatever it is, whatever you can afford to build, it's okay if you live like that, because you're self-sustaining yourself. You don't depend on others to take care of you, pay your water bill, electric bill, pay your rent, feed you. You have your own sustenance. So it's okay if some people, you see huts. And the thing about Africa is that when people have something, it is theirs. They're not renting, they're not paying rents, they're not paying every monthly and all these for years and years. They buy land, it's theirs. They build a structure, it's theirs. It don't matter if it's a hut. It don't matter if it's a slab. It don't matter if it's a mattress. It's their land. And so they don't have nobody to come tell them, give me your land, So, we just need to change our perspective when it comes to certain things. And so we need to humble ourselves, family. Coming from America, we need to humble ourselves, because it's going to get to a point in America, it's going to be like a third world country. And it's turning into that right now, because there are many people who are homeless, living on the streets, living out of cars and vans and storage units and stuff like that. So it's getting to a point where it's becoming a third world country. People get paid much more than I do, and they can't even afford a place to live. And I get very little with the income I have right now. Not retirement. I'm not like 60-something where I can get a Social Security check. And it may not even be in existence when it comes time for me to get it. Right now, the way things are looking. So I can't hope and wait on that. I still have to live my life. I still have to make things happen for myself. Still have to try to work things out. So I'm glad that I made certain financial choices when I was younger to help me to live where I am today. Not that I really thought that I would leave America and move to another country outside of the U.S. Never thought about that until the last, I would say, 6-7 years. That's when I really started thinking about living outside of the U.S. But it never really crossed my mind when I was younger and saving money. So even in my 20s, I learned that when I was in college, because I went to college. I have a bachelor's degree in business administration. So in school, I took a lot of finance classes, accounting, marketing, management, investment, classes like that, to where it put my mind put me in the mindset of investing and thinking about my future and wills and all that stuff that we don't really normally think about in the Black community, especially if you're a low income, middle income, and you don't have your parents or someone else to advise you about financials. So, and because they didn't really have a lot, right? They didn't have a lot of money and a lot of things, so they weren't able to effectively, efficiently advise us. So we had to learn as adults on our own how to be self-sufficient, how to save money, how to budget, how to invest, all these things I had to learn on my own. So sometimes people will see me and they'll think, oh, you must have been spoiled, or you was, born and raised with a silver spoon in your mouth and blah, blah, blah. But I was not. I was born and raised in the hood, in the ghetto. We were blessed with a house because my great aunt had a house, so a lot of us had to live with her. We lived in apartment buildings that were right around the corner from a project. So we lived in a low income area, government assistance, all that. So no, the life that I have right now and the life that I have created for myself, I did that on my own. Started with me wanting a better life in my high school. and I knew that I wanted to eventually go to college, even though no one else in my family went to college. I don't even know if they even graduated from high school. I think they had to go back and get GEDs and all that, but I wanted to make a difference, and I was actually the first one in my immediate family to graduate from college. And then my sister, she went back and she went and got her degrees. So I was kind of like the curse breaker in my family. So even the first one to live outside of the U.S., not just to visit, but to live. I'm the first one. Now my sister, she moved to Panama, so it's like she's the eldest, but she's right behind me. So we're 11 months apart. And so, but yeah, this has been my life for the last 5 years, family. Look at this. This has been my life, and it has been a beautiful, wonderful, amazing experience. I decided to dress kind of up today because it was my 5th year. I got on a dress here. Decided to dress up a little bit today, doing this video, because I wanted to kind of do like a little mini celebration of me making the 5-year milestone of living in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, on the continent of Africa. Mama be calling, mama called me back home, and I answered her, and I listened, and she has really fed me. She's nurtured me. She's taken care of me. And when I say she, I'm talking about the motherland, the continent, the earth, because the earth is alive. The earth, the continent, but the ultimate creator and my maker and the one that created all this is our Father in heaven, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He has made it possible for me to have been here. He has provided the finances and resources for me to have been here 5 years. I didn't see my way out of it. I didn't see how I was going to be able to do it. I had to walk by faith and not by sight. They say what the scripture says: you have a faith, the grain of a mustard seed, you can would you ask for something and believe. And I don't quote me on that, but it's in the scriptures about walking by faith and not by sight. Sometimes you don't always see your way out of it. Sometimes when he calls you to do something and he calls you out of a place and he tells you, America is not your home, Africa is your home. Go back home to the motherland. And then quiet, silence is what I heard. So it was up to me to do the research, to find out which country, to find out, it was up to me to kind of let him lead me and guide me. But when I got the word, I started researching, and that was the beginning of my journey, which led me here today. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. That's what faith is. So if you have faith as a grain of a mustard seed, you can move mountains. So you don't need a whole lot of faith to believe, just a little seed, a mustard seed. And you can move mountains, faith. You can do anything, but you just have to believe. You have to have that faith and trust and belief in our maker, our creator, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, who has made it possible for me to have left the U.S. solo by myself. I wasn't married at the time. Solo, to move all the way across the water, 20-something hours, to a country I've never visited, nor have I ever lived out of the U.S. But I have sustained, and I have been able to survive 5 years, and I created a business of my own. It's a consultation business. It's called Diaspora Connect LLC. I have been able to create that and create a life for myself. No, I'm not balling out of control. If anyone knows, business is even in the States, it can be a little bit challenging and difficult. So I'm working through the kinks, but I'm making it, family. So the income and the funds that I make through the consultations, as well as YouTube, as well as other things that I'm working on, and that I'm, ventures that I'm doing, partnering with certain people, it's been working for me. So you can do the same. Don't feel like you're too old. Don't feel like you're a single woman and you can't do it. You can, because I did it on my own, and you can do it too. Reach out to me at diasporaconnect0@gmail.com, diasporaconnect0@gmail.com. And I do relocation and business consultations. I basically walk you through the steps that I've taken to have been living here in this beautiful country of Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, for 5 years this month. Exactly 5 years this month, and it's a milestone, family. I'm grateful, I'm happy, I have peace, I feel safe. All is so well with me, family. Don't forget, share, and comment, subscribe, and share. Thumbs up. Hit on the notification bell so you can be notified. So whenever I do a new video or a live, you'll be notified. I just think this is a beautiful, beautiful day today. A beautiful view, being outside. I am standing up and I am using my, I guess a selfie stick. So my phone is not shaking like it normally is. A lot of times I'll run outside. I'm so spontaneous. And I'll start filming and I'll have the phone in my hand and it's shaking, shaking, shaking uncontrollably. And people are like, get a selfie stick. I have one, family. But I'm so spontaneous that I forget to grab it when I come outside. Usually I'm coming outside to hang clothes, wash clothes, or do something. And I forget it. But anyway, I guess I'll end this one. I just wanted to share with you the milestone and this celebration, quiet, peaceful celebration that I'm having for myself, with myself. I'm very proud of myself, and I am here to encourage you. Don't feel like you can't do it. Don't feel like you are not rich. Don't feel like you too broke to do it. I am not rich. I did not have a lot of money when I relocated to Tanzania. Save as much as you can, have streams of income, which is what I've been creating from day one for myself, because I knew I was going to want to stay. So whether you have a rental and you want to rent a room out, that's a way to make money. I did that as well. Creating a business or company, I did that as well. Volunteering at a local business company, missionary, whatever ways that you can stay, trying to get your permits. And yeah, I'm not an expert with immigration permits, so if you have any questions about permits or anything, go ahead to the Tanzanian immigration website and you'll get all the list of permits that they have available here. They also have like a retirement one or an income-based one to where you can apply. If you have a child in school or college age, you can, apply to University of Dar, or Moragora has two really nice schools there also. I think it's technology schools that are really good there. But yeah, there are a lot of opportunities. A lot of people going to Kenya, Ghana, South Africa. So if you want to come back to the motherland, and if you are an African American, some people say, a lot of black people are starting to say that they are FBAs and they have nothing to do with Africa. So this video is not for you. This information you're welcome to watch, but this commentary and things I say is for those who were descendants of the transatlantic slave trade. So not the indigenous Indian black people, not you. Because I'm not an indigenous African black person. I am a descendant of slaves. So, yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Stay tuned, and I will do another video or live in the next couple of days. But this is a milestone for me. 5 years living in Mama Africa. She called me back home, and guess what I did? I listened. And my life has been the best that I could ask for. I'm grateful to be here. I could have been still in the West, living in a car or a van somewhere, or living with other people, because I could have lost my job as well. I work for a Fortune 500 company, so the same could have happened to me. A lot of black women lost jobs. So yeah, we were like on the chopping block at the top of the list. So when the DEI and all that different stuff and cutting back federal workers and all that stuff, yeah, they was gunning for us, fam. They was gunning for us. So for me, I'm glad I left before they had a chance to cut me off. I left them first. So I left Massa first, family. I didn't go running back to Massa when things got rough and things got difficult here on the motherland. I didn't go running back to Massa because I already know Massa don't care nothing about me. If anything, he'll try to take my life. So I had to make it work outside of the U.S., outside in the motherland where I originate. I felt like, yeah, this is my home. I originate here. I'm going to make it work here regardless. I don't see it. I don't see the money. I don't see how, but I'm going to do it. And it's been 5 years. I've done it, and I'll continue to do it. I don't know if this is going to be my forever home. If I leave, I'll be going to another African country. It won't be back to the U.S. to live. So, thank you so much. See you guys in the next live or the next video. Shalom, salama, peace, family, quieti. See you guys in the next